I'm Theresa V, and this is the place to be if you're a sensitive, empathetic, spiritually based creative who wants to feel more alive, more joy, and more on purpose in this incredibly beautiful world. Each month, I check in with our beloved archangels to see what advice they have for us in terms of navigating the energies of the time. In this video, we'll be talking about the next wave, what's happening, how we've been prepared, what's expected of us, how we are supported, and what we can do to create more ease and grace in the process. Stay tuned. First, it's important to reflect and set intention at the beginning of any year, but this can be done as often as you need throughout the entire year. Reflecting helps us to see what went well and what we might want to do better. And intention setting is a very powerful practice, not only so that we know what's important and we set our energy and focus in the right direction, but so that we send out the right magnetic waves to attract the support that we need, to open ourselves to the synchronicities that support us in our desire and intention. This also helps the angels, the guides, and all those in the unseen realms to know exactly what it is that we need, or to help us to get even clearer on our vision. Having an intention gives us a North Star. It sets us in a powerful direction, and it sets our assistants in a powerful direction as well. We've been told again and again that our systems were being upgraded at the very DNA level. They've been changed so that we could hold more light, more of the time. It's time for us now to do and be that. We will be bringing more of our soul's essence into this physical experience. This is what's required of the light bearers at this time. You've been prepared, you've done all the work, you are able to do this. The beautiful thing is that community is going to be key to your ability to do this more successfully. This is the way that we will be able to keep our energy more stable and more consistent more of the time. Just know that your community is about to expand. It's about to get more aligned. If the people who you've been around are not the right people for this job, you'll notice that there's a natural distance starting to be created. This is for you so that you can understand that these are not the people to support you in this way. This is so that you can see beyond a shadow of a doubt what is needed in your life. The universe is showing you that these aren't the people that you go to for this kind of support. You may have already known that, but you might still be going to them for what you need and not getting it. This doesn't mean those people will disappear from your life. You are now to shift your expectation within those relationships. And at the same time, you're making room in your life for something else, for something new and something different. Being clear on what you need in the relationships coming in through what you're not getting in the relationships that you already have. These may actually be beautiful relationships that you want to continue to nurture. Know that this moment, this separation is for you to realize what these relationships are and are not. You are shifting inside of these relationships. Our angels want to support us in getting excited because that excitement opens our energy to the possibilities, to the potentials, to the right frequencies to attract those people to us. Our angels are saying, just wait and see. Just wait and see what this year brings you. You'll be able to embody more of your entire self. You won't have to choose the pieces of yourself that you show in certain situations to certain people. You'll be in places where you can be your whole self and where people can handle the entirety of who you are. It's like you will be able to breathe when you're around other people. And for so many of us, the experience has been the opposite in so many ways. We've had to shrink and hold our breath. This experience will be completely different. So get excited so that you are open to the shift that is taking place in your life this year. Our angels are very much encouraging us to focus on the things that are the most important and get those things done. So many times the to-do list is so long and people start asking us for various things, and we split our attention in so many different directions, getting little bits and pieces of things done, but never completing any one thing. And that energy of so many incomplete tasks weighs on us, lowers our vibration. When we can spend the time choosing 2 to 3 things that are the most important to get done today, and focus on those things and get them done, we will have more energy to nurture ourselves at the end of the day. We will not have that weight of unfinished tasks weighing on us all the time. It's time for us to prioritize ourselves by creating focus and clear priorities, and also to focus on one thing at a time. If we are sending a text, answering an email, making food, that is the one thing we are doing at any given time. This allows us to put all of our attention there and to be in a contemplative, meditative, aware state so that we can be open and receptive to the messages that are coming at us all the time. We will need to be able to receive our messages to successfully navigate the energies in this new paradigm. Being able to focus and prioritize is a really powerful way to do just that. And here's part of the reason why. There are activations coming to us through the angelic realm, through our higher selves, through the galactic consciousness, consistently. And these activations are upgrading our energy system even further. These activations are expanding us. They're allowing us to embody higher frequencies and more of our soul's essence in this physical experience. To make our chakras stronger, more open, to make our intuitive gifts more powerful, more accessible to us more of the time, and to keep our system more clear on a more consistent basis. When we are focused and aware, we are open to this consistency of activation coming in to support us and to continuously take us to the next level. So we need not, in this new paradigm energy, feel those times where we know that we've been in this huge expansion and now we need to pause and wait for the rest of ourselves to keep up. These activations serve to keep us moving more consistently. If we do find ourselves on one of those plateaus again for an extended period of time, it is a good indication that we are probably not focused. We are probably doing too much at the same time, and our energy is probably all scrambled. So a simple way to come back is to really bring all of our energy back to one place at one time by focusing on whatever the task is at hand, 100%, and drowning everything else out. There was a reason why over the last few years we were so focused on clearing the system, clearing trauma. We were creating the possibility that we could hold the frequencies that it's necessary that we hold. Those things were keeping us from being able to move the energy through consistently. It's almost like when you go away on retreat and you feel this huge expansive feeling, and then you come back to your everyday life and it's like womp womp. It may take a day or two, but all of a sudden we find ourselves in the same rut that we had been in. The focus now is to be in that expansive energy more and more of the time. Now, this doesn't mean that you won't have those days where you want to just lay under the covers, read a book, or take a nap. What it does mean is that even when doing that, you will be holding a higher frequency. That choice will be made from a place of empowerment, choosing to reset yourself, choosing to let your body relax, to let your body do what it needs to do to catch up to everything else. It won't be from a place of being knocked down from all of the energies, from all of the things that you've been doing. This is a huge shift in consciousness. When we do the things that have been mentioned here, our angels are telling us that the path will be laid before us. The difference now is that the path requires our intention. It requires our focus. It requires for us to be part of the consideration. It is no longer us saying to the universe, just place me where need be. We are now required to choose the direction that we want to go in so that the path there can be laid before us and so that we can continuously get clearer on what that path is. Self-mastery, as we've been talking about for so many years, this is part of it. We can no longer rely on someone else to make decisions. The spiritual leaders are not showing up for us in the same way they were in the past. It is time for us to go in to connect with the divine from that place. Even if we choose a religion, it still is in support of that process of going inside and connecting to the divine from inside. It is a tool that we use to help us get there, a barometer to help us get there. And from there, we will be able to serve the world. From the choice that we make within, our angels can then lay it out for us stone by stone so that all we have to do is follow from one to the next to be put in the exact right position. And this still might include an element of put me where need be, because we are open. The universe, God, the divine, knows that we are open, so we will still be surprised along our path. But the path will no longer be up to something outside of us. The path starts from inside of us. Our angels want us to know that all that is required of us right now is that we be a power of example, that we live in this way so that other people around us can just witness what happens as we live, and they can make the choice then to do it for themselves. We are showing everyone that living from our heart space, living from intention, from connection is possible. It is not scary, and it helps everything happen with ease, grace, and flow. This is the way of the world that we are moving into, that we are creating. The important thing is to remember that every time you choose something in your own life, from stillness, from peace, from calm certainty, that peace, that empowerment radiates out to the places in the world that need it most. And those things anchor peace, anchor empowerment. There are actions we are all called to take, but the one thing that every one of us can do on a consistent basis is to seek and strive to make choices from a calm, centered, peace-filled place. And that peace will then create peace in the world. That is the way of energy, and that is the way that we can anchor the seeds of peace every moment of every day. As we just continue to live this way, the people who might have been uncertain will know from observation, will have seen the evidence that it is okay to go deeply within. It is okay to rely on themselves more and more, and it is okay to connect to community that feels good without being exclusionary. It is okay to bring ourselves into the mix. You don't have to worry about teaching or speaking to it. People will ask you questions when you are the right teacher for them. We've all been being realigned. We are all capable of holding more light. It's time for us to just live the way that we have been trained to live by all of the practices that we've chosen to bring into our experience in this lifetime and all lifetimes past. This is the moment we have been waiting for. This is the next wave. This is the part where we become the next incarnation of humans and invite all of the others to come along with us just by being. And our angels are there to support us in every moment. Our guides of the highest light are there to support us in every moment. The divine is there to guide us, to lead us, to hug us in every single moment. And perhaps the best part of all of it is that now, in the coming year, our community will be there to support us as well. You are incredible. You've done so much work to get to this place. Your heart is pure and beautiful, and you are loved beyond measure. You've got this. You can do it, and we'll all be here to help. This feels very complete from our angels for this month. If the message from our angels resonated with you and you would like more energetic as well as community support, check out the Healing Hub membership. Inside the membership, you will receive powerful energy work every single day that will help to clear, realign, and upgrade your system on a more consistent basis. You'll also be connected to an incredible community of people who are striving to assist the world in the very same way that you are. There have been so many incredibly powerful and miraculous shifts, including healings, businesses taking off at incredible speed, and wonderful stories of angelic protection that have happened as a result of people being in the Healing Hub. If this sounds good to you, use the link in the description of this video or in the comments below to check out the Healing Hub and to see and feel if it's for you at this time. As always, I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you for leaving comments and sharing these videos out so that all who need these messages can receive them. That is the way we change the world, by sharing what resonates with us and what opens hearts. Sending you so much love. We'll talk soon.